So the next thing that we need to talk about is, what to do with these videos. We've been talking all the time about what we want to achieve with our videos, but not really where we're going to put them. So we need to think about this, that there's two sort of purposes behind the videos that we produce. We produce videos to generate traffic. So this is the video where we're saying, go to our website, where we're saying, go there and enter your name and email address. Most of these will have a call to action which involves either clicking a link or typing in an email, a website address. However, there's another type of video, and these are the videos that we actually want on our website. So in these videos, we'll be saying, click the button below the video, click your add to cart button down here, or enter your name and email address in the form on the right of this video. Okay, so you can see there's a subtle difference, and depending on what the purpose of the video is, will really determine what we do with the finished product. So let's start with traffic generation. With traffic generation, it's all about getting your videos seen. So I recommend that you use the free video sharing sites, and there's a whole lot of them. You're probably familiar with YouTube. We've talked about it enough. You may have heard of Vidler, maybe Vimeo. There's Dailymotion. There is a whole host of these free video sharing sites, and I'll actually make sure there's a whole lot of links underneath this video giving you access to some of the more popular ones. Now, what I would say is if you're only going to use one, YouTube. And the reason I say that, I don't know whether you're aware of this, but YouTube is owned by Google. Now, if you do a search for something on Google, you will find that YouTube results, YouTube videos, get included very often in the search results, very often even with a little thumbnail. However, if you do a search on YouTube, you don't get Google search results returned. You only get videos. So YouTube is a real key player. It's very, very important for internet marketing. And it's one that we can't afford to ignore it. So by all means, use as many of these sites as you want, but I would say as a bare minimum, use YouTube for traffic generation. Now the other type of videos are the ones that you want on your website. So these are really your sales videos as opposed to the more sort of traffic generating marketing videos. Okay, these are the ones specifically telling someone what to do to get your product right now. So the first thing to be aware of is on YouTube you're uploading the video to them and they're footing the bill for disk space for it, for actually delivering it out to your customers, which is fine. But for your own website, you need a host. You need somewhere to put it. Now, a lot of people say, well, I've already got a web host. Why don't I just put my videos up on there? Well, the first thing is, even the ones that are allegedly unlimited disk space and unlimited bandwidth and all of these things, if you start using an inordinate amount of disk space and bandwidth in comparison with all the other hundreds of websites that are sharing that particular host, they will shut you down and say to keep using your account, you have to upgrade to a very expensive server. The other thing is, if you're putting lots of videos up there, you'll find that your whole website will run very, very slowly. So it's not ideal. What most internet marketers are doing now is they're using Amazon S3. Now, Amazon is the company that you know of that sells books, but they also have all of these web services, and one of them is their S3. It's actually short for SSS, which is their simple storage service. And basically, it's a massive amount, effectively unlimited amount of disk space. And you pay for what you use, but you pay such a tiny amount so as to make it pretty much a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you go with it? So that's something that you definitely need to look at, and I will put a link to Amazon S3. Now, it can be a little complex if you try to do it all manually with Amazon S3, and you're going to need some sort of video player. So what I recommend is that you find a video player that's designed to make Amazon S3 easy. And I'm a technical guy. I can figure this stuff out, but why would I if there's a product out there that does it for me? I use something called Easy Video Player. And it literally is as easy as saying, right, okay, upload my video just like I would to YouTube. I can then choose what I see on it. So, for example, on all of my videos on this website, you see a download link. And that download button is actually created by Easy Video Player for me without me needing to worry about where it's living on Amazon S3, how I'm linking to it on Amazon S3. I don't care about any of this stuff. I say, here's my video. Do something on Amazon with it for me, and I want it to look like this when it's finished and be able to put it on my site. And it just takes all of that away for you and is really, really easy to use. Integrates seamlessly with WordPress, as you've probably seen looking at the Internet Video 101 website. Now, one thing to consider whilst you're looking at Amazon is, in conjunction with their S3 service, they also have something called CloudFront. And CloudFront, it's kind of like an add-on. It's like steroids for S3, basically. Now, the thing with S3 is when you upload a video, you upload it to one computer somewhere. And that would usually be the one closest to you. So if you're in LA, it will be whatever server is closest to LA. If I'm here over in the UK, maybe it's in London, something like that. Okay, so it's fairly close to me, which is great. For me, it's perfect. Every time I want to access a file, it's nice and close. I'm not going to notice any delays from the internet. But if I'm putting a video up that I want everybody in the world to watch, and my video goes up to the London server, and somebody in Hong Kong tries to look at it, it's going to be really slow. The other thing is, if for some reason the London data center fails, I'll have to wait until they fix it for people to be able to see my video. So what Amazon offer is the CloudFront option. And CloudFront takes whatever you upload and it makes it a copy of it available in every data center around the world. So I upload it to my local one in London, and you don't have to worry about where you upload it to with Easy Video Player. You just say upload it and it takes care of that. And then CloudFront looks at it and says, oh, I know about this. I want to make this available across the world. So then when somebody in Hong Kong wants to see it, it will go to the local, probably Hong Kong server, or maybe somewhere in Japan. But whatever it is, it'll go to a local server so that it won't be going halfway around the world. If the local data center is down for any reason, it will go to the next nearest one. So it puts a lot of resilience into your systems and also puts a lot more performance there. And it costs roughly double what you would pay for just S3, but I'm still talking pennies here. So I thought it was maybe worth having a little look at the Easy Video Player, just so you can see really how easy it is. So I'm just going to log into my site. So this is Easy Video Player. So all I've done is I click on Upload, and it takes a moment just to display a video here. There we go. We won't watch this video tonight. In fact, I would say if you follow along with everything on the course, ignore what it tells you to do in this video, because this is for people who are uninitiated about video. So we literally come down here, we select the file. In this case it would be the You Can Learn Piano Online MP4. We'll call it something. You Can Learn piano online, and we could select a folder if we want to, or just leave it in uncategorized, and then upload it. Once it's uploaded, it will immediately take us to the page where we can start customizing it. Now, bear in mind, this is working with Amazon S3. All of the stuff that I said was really complicated, Easy Video Player is doing it for me. And I will put a link below the video so you can go straight to Easy Video Player and have a look at it for yourself. But essentially, it's taking away all of the complex part of working with video. And what it will ultimately give me is just a little bit of code that I can paste into WordPress wherever I want this video to appear. So as I say, we just need to be patient for a minute. Incidentally, the final MP4 file, bear in mind this particular one is optimized for YouTube. It's not really optimized for being displayed on a website. But even so, it went from half a gigabyte from the original MOV file down to 51 megabyte for the MP4. So it's significantly smaller. We're talking a factor of 10 reduction in size here for absolutely no loss in quality in the video itself. There we go, uploaded successfully. So now it's going to take us straight to this page where we can start customizing the look and feel of the video. If we want to have a whole load of videos the same, we can simply copy the settings from a different file. We don't want to this time, so I'll leave it at no. You see here we've got lots of different skins, so we can choose from whatever we like. Okay, so maybe on this video we like this one here, or maybe we like one of these with the curved edges. Let's go for this one, something a bit different. Now it's got some dimensions here. This is the size of the final video player. Obviously 540 by 405 is not one of the standard sizes that we're going to be looking at. So what we need to do is we need to set this to 16:9 format. So I might use 710 by 400. Okay, we get to see our video. Allow full screen just makes this button here available, and what we want to do, player controls, we want to say only show them when the mouse is over there. Okay, so you won't see it at the moment, but once the final video is there, oh, there we go, that's what you'll see on the screen unless somebody brings the mouse and wiggles it over there. You don't see it so much on the preview, but you will see it in a moment. So we can do a huge amount of other things with this player. We can say what happens when the video starts playing. You could take them to a site with an order form on. You could display a button in the middle of the video which has got the Buy Now button or the Add to Cart button. You can also you can do things like you can have an intro video on there, you can add security to it. You know, these things, they're fantastic features, but you know, we don't need them. Remember, features, advantages and benefits, these really are features. These, however, these are benefits to marketers. Allow downloading on a sales video? Probably not. Sales video allow sharing? Yeah, it probably would. Allow them to share it on Facebook maybe. So you see now, these buttons have all appeared at the bottom of the video. Okay. Once we're happy with it, we'll click Save. And then we'll get a full-size preview of our video. So let's have a quick look at this. Bear in mind, this is not optimized for streaming across from Amazon at the moment, which is why it's taking a moment to load.
Picture yourself 12 months from now entertaining a group of your friends around the piano.
Okay. So as you can see, when my mouse comes over here, the controls appear. And if I want to use this in my website now, I literally click in here, right click, copy this code, and I can go and put this straight into WordPress, for example, to give you a little plugin that makes it really easy to paste that into WordPress. Or I could email it to my designer, tell my designer to put it on a static HTML page. But you see how easy that was. I didn't need to know all of the technicality behind Amazon S3 and CloudFront.